to the first Struck Dumb podcast.
Real quick, so you can tell our voices, I'm Alex.
I'm James.
Oh, I'm Kevin.
This is Jacob talking.
Yeah.
Off to a roaring start, gentlemen.
Alright, so,
We're a new channel.
Yeah.
On YouTube. And, we're called Struck Dumb
Production.
Production.
Because somebody didn't include the S.
yeah,
Alex.
hopefully there's a way to change our name on YouTube. But, if not, I made a slip up, and now we're, Struck Dumb Production, in case you're wondering about that. You're not, because no one's watching this. But, alright, so, yeah. So
Basically, we kicked off the channel today.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Yeah.
If you want to put in your record books, it is Sunday, June 30th, 10:32 on the East Coast.
72 degrees outside. You know, it's going to be sunny, partially cloudy.
That's
It's what we're
probably
looking for.
not accurate. but
Barometric
it's not.
pressure is 30 degrees Celsius. Anyway, okay. So, real quick about the channel, we'll just get this out of the way. We're pretty much trying to do it all, you know? Just
We posted an introduction video. That's kind of like tongue-in-cheek of what we're trying to do. Of ranging from games to shorts, music, pretty much anything involving entertainment, creative media, we're all about it.
Yeah, really. Like, it's whatever we want to record. Anything from, like, Let's Plays and stuff like that to gaming. Or, like, all of us playing a game together. Or, you know, we already have one short up, and it will be, like, episodes of shorts and stuff like that. And then some covers and some of our own music that, we got because we have a pretty good talent for, like,
There's just not
music-wise.
enough channels out there on YouTube doing Let's Plays.
No, not enough.
At
Not
all.
enough.
And- Or shorts, or music, or anything. So
Speaking of Let's Plays, I'm going to also upload my Banjo Kazooie Let's Play from my channel that no one's subscribed to over to here where no one's subscribed to. So you can look forward to that. We're going to have more videos with our short we started. And, yeah, let's make a bunch of shit. Alright, so, Ben, what's on the topic for discussion today?
Alright, well, we talked about the new channel. If you wanted to briefly mention our first real video, the Paying Rent series that we started.
Alright.
Well,
I guess
the idea is kind of like roommates and how there's always a contrast between the people who are like really uptight and, you know, have their boundaries and are very organized, and the people who are pretty laid back to an extreme, and they're like, you know, they have no boundaries and they kind of just, you know, don't know how to act with people who are uptight. So it's the idea of 4 roommates living in the same house, and how they all their personalities kind of like conflict.
Clash.
Yeah, like basically. And I think it's pretty funny so far. I mean, that's obviously
I
our own view.
wasn't here for the first day of filming, but if you guys want to talk about how you think it went and how the idea kind of came together.
I think it went well, considering we ad-libbed everything.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
didn't script it at all.
It started off as just a short idea, actually, with like just an irritating roommate that doesn't understand boundaries, and then it evolved into having like a whole entire episodic, like almost a mockumentary of real world type situation.
Yeah, it's kind of like you know, a reality show, but it's kind of like if you, The Office kind of filming, where you know the camera's there, breaking down like the fourth wall, and there's interviews and stuff to throw in there. So I mean, it's pretty good, pretty funny.
Hopefully.
You think so.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
But,
I like it.
you know, we're still working on it. We'll, if someone actually watches any of these, we'll see what people think. But,
yeah, leave constructive criticism. That's always. Don't be. I mean, well, go ahead and be a dick if you're gonna be a dick. But
Yeah. If you're gonna be that guy, go for it.
yeah.
We'll have a laugh of it. Want to talk about your departure from our area?
Oh, we're skipping down to college. Let me make sure that's
Oh.
okay with the list.
We can go back.
I think
my
I
bad.
can
My bad.
handle
My
it.
bad.
I
I
mean,
segued with the channel. My bad.
basically, these guys are all staying within. People can know where we live, right?
Yeah.
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 Okay. You guys
I'm
won't come
not
after us.
worried.
They know my first and last name.
Yeah, you're right.
Should we put our addresses out there too?
No.
Yeah, might as well.
We're from Ohio.
Central.
Yeah, right around Columbus, about 10 minutes away. Just so you know. And these guys are all staying within
Central.
about an hour at the most. I'm going to Purdue, which is a good 3.5 hours away, and I don't have a car, so you might not see a lot of me, at least with them, for a while. But going back to the future of the channel, the fact that we're doing so many different things at once is that if I'm in my dorm room, I can upload my own Let's Play and send it to them and put it on the channel without having to actually, be in close vicinity with them. So we think it's still going to work out.
We can get some conference calls going
Oh,
for
yeah.
Ben and Vile, or James.
James and Alex.
That,
Gee, how long did that last?
Hey, Ben, real quick, want to explain that?
All right. James here. My real name is James, but my middle name is Benjamin. I've gone by Ben for my whole life.
Yeah.
So it's completely understandable that they're going to call me Ben. But kind of going back to going to college, I wanted to see if I could just give James a try. And I thought this was a good way to start doing that. So
until I ruined it.
yeah, till you ruined it. I do prefer James, for all the fan mail we're going to get.
So, like I was trying to say, for James and Alex, we will do like conference calls and stuff for real podcasts,
Real professional,
and whatnot.
high-end type of deals
Just
going on.
try to get more involved with everybody, so we can
Yeah.
keep this going as long as we can.
Yeah, and especially if you guys like the videos. But we're all staying like pretty central Ohio. Can I say where we're
James,
going? Is that
I feel like
okay?
we're being a little too protective about our privacy. Like,
Yeah, it doesn't.
Most
I
likely.
don't think anything's gonna happen.
No, we're fine.
No, yeah,
I'm going
you
to
can find out. Yeah.
Columbus State Community College.
Yeah, I'm
Go
going.
Cougars.
Yeah.
Are they the Cougars?
Yes, they
I
are.
have no idea.
I have my Cougar ID too. Oh, no, look at that.
I'm going to the Ohio State University, and since Columbus State is like basically they're the same campus, so Jacob's just gonna basically be living in my dorm
Pretty much.
at Ohio State.
Bowed?
I'm going to Ohio University. Yeah.
It's about an hour
That's a
away.
thing. Yeah, it's like
And
an
as
hour
I
and a half
said,
here.
Purdue University.
Yeah.
And
Real
I
quick.
yeah.
If we jump into whatever you're about to do. Are you going to do... You already said this, never mind. Never mind, we'll cut that out. We'll go with it. Continue.
Solid.
professionalism is key here at
Hey,
Struck
hey.
Dumb Production.
There's
Name is
everything.
struck dumb.
Yeah.
Professional.
Everyone remember about the 7-minute 30-second mark. Alright, continue.
Doing good.
I was gonna say, Jacob didn't mention it. I don't know if you don't want to mention it, but you're actually going into video game, a video game major, which is pretty cool.
Pretty
I'm starting off doing gen ed at Columbus State, and then I'm planning to transfer to Shawnee State University for their Bachelor in Fine Arts in Gaming and Simulation. Learn a lot about like 3D modeling, computer graphics, and whatnot. I have been in theater all throughout high school and really enjoy storytelling, and so that's what I want to get into, like the designing of the characters and who the characters are and writing the stories and whatnot. So you might see a game with my name on it somewhere in the next coming years or so. Hopefully, if I stick with it.
Yeah, we're all
So,
jazzed about it.
Yeah, and these fellows are gonna come back and work for me, and we're gonna partner on a studio when we become older and have money to create a studio in one of our basements.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Of
there you
course.
go.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Agreed.
Oh, it looks like we just got a message from one of our listeners. No, but seriously, Kevin had a question that I think it's time we can move into some random topics. This could be something a listener could type in one day, right?
No,
No?
no one's
One
ever
day.
gonna watch this.
Well, the question would be, if you were able to choose how the world was going to end, what would you choose? That was Kevin's idea. I don't know if he has
Yeah,
a thought
mine.
already.
Mine was definitely a zombie apocalypse.
That sounds like the most fun.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
but
until,
here's multiple reasons.
What?
Listen.
Just let him talk.
Okay.
Alex.
All right. First of all, it means that you can have a chance to make it through, because a zombie apocalypse is not really the end of the world, I guess, per se, because but you can make it through it. A thought process,
Yeah.
what it, and I
It's
think
accomplishable.
zombies are awesome.
Are they
And
What kind
fast
of
zombies
zombies?
or are they
Yeah,
slow
I was
no,
about to
zombies?
ask.
because I read the book the Zombie Survival Guide.
Did you? Quick, I'm gonna distract you real quick because I just picked up World War Z, which is by the same author.
Yeah.
I haven't read it yet though.
Here's the thing. He makes it seem like it's a history book, like it's
Yeah,
fact.
it's like an oral history of the
Yeah.
zombie war is the tagline. So
Yeah, I was gonna read that too, but
that's
the whole thing is like it's a virus that when you die, like it takes over you, like kills you, and then takes control of your brain, like when it still is functioning, to the point where it only can do certain things, but like your body is still at decay, but it's very slow rate of decay, and so you can't run, you can't sprint, you can, it's the walk. So I would go with that one.
So
That's
the
one I
movie
would
World
prefer.
War Z is nowhere close to.
the book World War
Yeah.
Z.
Apparently
it's
it's
not.
No, not at all.
Well, I
Because
don't know,
World War
there's
Z,
some-
I feel like the book is more like slow paced and more about like
Yeah.
the planning, and movies are more about action.
You guys tried to talk to your girlfriends about zombie plans?
Yeah.
Didn't work
Um,
out for me.
Well,
Really?
I actually
She's like,
got,
not happening. There's no zombies. Stop
Yeah.
talking.
I got
Oh.
mine hooked on Walking Dead. She watches that with me. We haven't really talked about like if it happened, but
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like that's a good stepping stone.
Right.
See, mine would watch a zombie thing with me, but she
Wouldn't be happy.
She's a realist, I'd say.
Yeah.
So she's not gonna take the time to plan a zombie apocalypse.
It's a
plan.
very real thing. Okay, Ben.
I try to explain how like an infection could happen, not like zombies come out of their graves.
Or like The
But,
Last
like,
of Us.
Yeah, like The Last of Us was based off a documentary they saw about a fungus that infects ants, kills the ants in order to spread the fungus, which is basically a zombie infection. Like the sole purpose of the fungus is to be spray, which could jump to humans.
See, everyone always jumps to zombie apocalypse as like the best thing to go to. But then I thought about it not long ago, especially after playing The Walking Dead. Say your mom got turned. Killing your mom would be the worst thing in the world. So why the fuck would you want to do that?
Well, because here's the
That'd
thing:
be
you're not
horrible.
killing your mom.
Yeah, but you're still seeing your mom
Wait.
right there. She just died in front of you. You have to
I know,
point
like,
a gun
sit-
at her.
I get what he's saying.
and just
Sitting
shoot
here
her
and
in the
talking
face.
about it, you can probably like you'd be like, "Yo, yeah, she's totally a zombie now." But like rationalizing it now versus being in the moment and actually having your mom sitting in front of you trying to eat you, saying that you could just stab a knife through her skull to kill
Right.
her. That's different than just being like, "Oh yeah, she's not really like there anymore."
It's just that
Well, yeah.
almost any other world-ending event would be like instant death, except for like a zombie apocalypse type thing. Or
There's other like
See, I
yeah.
go for,
or there's
like-
other
or if it's
there's
like-
other like end of like.
So what's your guys's? If yours is not zombies, what's
A
yours?
solar flare. 'Cause it's
See, that's
over.
what everybody
it's over
says.
immediately.
See,
Just,
there's no chance of survival then.
who cares? I'm dead. Doesn't matter.
Boom, you're
Like,
dead.
All right.
And you're a ginger.
Everyone's
so
dead, though.
If you're
I
a
don't know if
ginger,
this
so
would,
solar
like-
flares don't affect you, right?
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Like we're just
Probably caused it.
we just survive and prosper.
I don't know if this counts, but like, do you know how like global warming, whatever, when like all the ice caps melt and it
Yeah,
takes
like water
over
world.
and it makes it so there's like barely any land left? Would that count as one?
Yeah.
What? What
That's
you
an
say?
apocalypse.
When,
Oh,
when
with
like all
water.
of the ice caps melt when that supposedly happens, and then like there's only like a certain amount, like a fraction of the land we have now.
Yeah.
Would that count? Because
Mhm.
I feel like that would be a pretty reasonable thing. There's no like disease, like yeah, people would die off, but it would be like a way,
Mhm.
like we're overpopulated as it is now. So like I don't know. I feel like that would be
Yeah.
reasonable. It depends on. I guess I
That's
would want to
like-
be more central.
There's a difference
United
between
States, though.
apocalyptic and dystopian.
Yeah.
Where apocalyptic is like the world's pretty much over, but dystopian is kind of like they just had to rebuild it based on
Yeah.
an event. Like
Well,
Like, I
the
feel
Hunger,
like it
the
could
Hunger
still
Games
work.
is dystopian.
Yeah,
'cause
it's
still,
a dystopia world because
Yeah.
it's the opposite of a utopia.
yeah.
But a dystopia does not mean have to mean that like
It was
it's
the end of the world.
a world
Yeah, that's true.
event.
I
you
feel like
know?
what he was talking about would be a dystopia because society would still go on, but things would radically change.
And that the other thing is dystopia is more based off the people and society and the way society is, and not how the world is around.
Look
them.
at us getting Webster on this.
Yeah.
podcast.
And yeah,
What?
see, me and Jacob, dystopia is our thing, man. Or
Love
it's,
it.
I know it's my thing for sure.
My thing too. I'm sitting
Is
right
it?
here.
Love it.
I'm literally on the couch
Good.
right here.
High fives.
Val,
What are you talking
Val
about?
doesn't read. Sure you, Val.
I read autobiographies.
Why would you do that?
It's great. Like
yeah.
band
That's such-
autobiographies are fantastic.
That's such
Duff
dry reading.
Duff McKagan's "It's So Easy and Other Lies," fabulous book. Highly recommend it. Very motivational.
I'm not gonna read it.
Just
Yeah,
fabulous.
Sounds interesting.
It's really
That's
good.
It sounds like
It's
it's
really
time to move
fucking
on
good.
down the list.
Agreed.
Well, we kind of talked about zombie apocalypse, so
Yeah.
I'll just skip that.
Yeah.
We already talked about college, so yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna skip that.
Favorite. So
Favorite
like favorite
stuff?
books. Like so what yours was autobiographies. What's your favorite? Do you read?
I feel like I'm really behind in reading, but I love to read. And I just bought 5 books.
Did you?
I bought World War Z, and then I bought the first 4 Game of Thrones books because I feel like I need to read those because I really like that. I don't think I get that obsessed with it, but I do like kind of a fantasy world, kind of like Game of Thrones. Or when I was younger, I used to read Redwall. If anyone remembers Redwall,
Oh yeah.
they were like mice and badgers and stuff,
Oh, yeah.
as if it was like medieval.
Read that
Mhm.
Gate.
Oh yeah,
those are some good books. But
yeah.
so I like that, and like I said, I'll even read like classics. Like I've been in
Oh, definitely.
I've been in school reading books like The Great Gatsby and Catcher in the Rye, and like these are great books, and I feel like I've missed out on some other classics, so I might go back and try to read those.
Yeah. Jacob, what about you?
If it's for school, can't read it. If I would have
Yeah,
read the
that's
Great,
true.
Absolutely.
if I would have read the Great Gatsby on my own, I feel like I would have enjoyed it. But because of the fact that I was forced to, couldn't get through it.
Really?
And I feel like and the teacher I had kind of ruined it for me. But I mean, I really don't care. I don't enjoy that story, anyways. But like all the books that I had to read for school, I didn't enjoy. But like they had good concepts, and I feel like I would really enjoy them. Like I like books about war. Those are interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You told me
Then-
about Brave New World.
Yeah.
This sounds like
That's
an
the last
awesome
book I remember you telling me about.
Yeah.
And it just was ridiculous when
Yeah,
you
it's
explained it.
it's a crazy book. It was written like a while ago, but it still it's like a
It's
relevant.
dystopian.
Yeah, it's like
Look at that with Link in it.
Yeah, it's like a relevant thing that is a possibility for. I don't know. Like it still seems like something. If somebody were to write it now, it could be like a new book, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It like timeless or whatever. But I enjoy like fantasy and stuff like that. Science fiction, it's good
Mhm.
stuff.
Yeah, I don't really
Anything
get
with
into
powers.
that much.
Anything with like powers, like
Yeah.
superhuman
Yeah.
stuff. It's cool.
Like, I've never read the Lord of the Rings books,
No.
and I feel like I need to. I've also never read the Harry Potter books. I've seen all the movies, but never read the
Same.
books.
Those are good.
Again, I feel like I'm lacking in my
Yeah.
reading history, and I really need to catch up.
Yeah.
Right.
When you read them, like, and they're like fresh in your mind, the movies make you mad, but then you watch the movies when you totally forget about the
Exactly.
books, and you're like, these are great movies.
Right.
And Emma Watson is a dime piece.
She's
Yeah,
so
she is.
fucking hot. Who do you guys think is the hottest celebrity right now? Emma Watson.
No,
correct
I have
answer.
two.
She looks
The
really bad
Jennifers.
in
The hottest celebrity?
The
Ryan
newest
the
Gosling.
Bling Ring or whatever. She looks.
She looks hot as hell in the bling ring. Are you kidding me?
My bad.
The brown
My
hair,
bad, bro. My bad.
American
my bad,
accent.
My bad. My bad. My bad.
Oh man.
Dude, she's a babe.
Yeah.
Mine's definitely the Jennifers. Jennifer Lawrence and Jennifer Aniston. Even
Jennifer Aniston's finally getting too old.
No, she's not.
It's finally happening.
No, she
It
can't
is.
get too old. She's perfect.
I'll be there for you.
Fuck you.
My celebrity crush is Justin Timberlake or
Oh, silly
It's
James.
probably it. Yeah, I'm pretty silly.
JGL, bro.
Oh, Joseph Gordon-Levitt's great. I like
Love him.
how his movie that he directed and like wrote stars him as a porn addict, and then he's
Oh,
casted
yeah.
Scarlett Johansson as the one he has sex with. So basically, he was like, "I'm gonna star in a movie. I'm gonna make it so that I have sex with Scarlett Johansson
Pretty much.
Yeah.
a lot."
Smart man.
So
Yeah,
it's.
super smart, man.
I really
We didn't
enjoy
have
it.
this on the list, but I'm comfortable enough to talk about it. Let's promote JGL's hit record stuff.
That's one of the things we originally wanted to get into when we were talking about making a channel. We like talked about throwing stuff onto Hit Record, which is his website
His brand. It's like his whole thing.
Yeah, it's
He
it's
made
about
it.
his red button, and it's like this website where you can put anything that you have creative wise, some random beat, some chord progression that you think is really cool, some movie, some script, some poem, whatever you want, and people who are also on the website take it, turn it into something
Repost it.
like something else,
Yeah.
repost it, and then there's a possibility of you having it on,
his new show.
getting on TV
When does that air? I don't know. I feel
I
like
don't
we
know.
could look that up.
sometime.
Put in the link though, Bob.
Okay.
So yeah, one of the things, and so JGL's cool kid, he's good. Rewatched Looper the other day, awesome.
Looper, I need to see that.
Oh, yeah, Looper
I'm behind
did
on
look
movies
really
too
good.
because I refuse to pay money to go sit in a crowded theater. Although my family out of town relatives were in, and we went and saw Monsters University,
Okay.
which was a great movie. I just completely forgot when we decided to watch that the theater was going to be filled with kids, and it was annoying.
Oh,
I
yeah.
could
Oh, it's so
barely-
bad.
it was awful.
You guys
but
like-
the movie itself was good.
Do you guys like going to like midnight releases and stuff?
Yeah.
I think it's amazing.
Yeah,
So
I think
sweet.
like- yeah.
it's pretty exciting.
Like-
I love the atmosphere of like
Yeah.
seeing people and like being around people who want to see it and like
Yeah,
clapping
true.
for at like the
I
end of
was
the movie.
excited.
We did
Like,
the
I
Dark
love
Knight
that.
Rises midnight
Yeah.
premiere. I love that.
Yeah.
But it's still me going to a pain to be uncomfortable
Yeah.
in the theater. I wait until they come
Right,
out on Netflix or Redbox or on demand. Or if it's good
On the
enough, I'll buy
topics
it.
of movies, what's like you guys' favorite movie in the past?
Oh, by the
couple
way, my
years?
favorite
Real
book.
quick.
No, I'm just
Ah.
kidding.
A lot of topics right now.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt's thing is coming out January 18th, 2014.
Okay.
The
There we
Hicks
go.
Board
Got
TV
time to make some
series
stuff.
is coming out then. What were you saying?
Favorite movies,
Favorite
like
movie.
all time,
Movies all
past couple
time?
years, whatever.
I don't even know if I can.
Uh,
Back to
favorite-
the Future series is in there.
Yep.
Toy Story series is in there.
The third one
It's
is the
amazing.
best.
It is.
See, again,
So
I'm
made
so
me
behind
cry.
in movies.
I totally cried.
Like,
Oh.
I'm ashamed to admit that I haven't seen classic movies like The Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah, I want to see that kind of shit.
Like, movies that people are like, oh, it's like the best movie ever made. It's like,
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Right.
The thing that like I hate about like the entertainment thing, like I love it because I absolutely love movies and I go see it all the time and it's like probably hypocritical, but like the new movies that are coming out, they're either remakes, reboots, sequels,
All the
off
prequels.
of movies, prequel, or
Yeah.
off of other movies or books, prequels, something that's adapted from some other aspect of entertainment and redone on screen. And there's like nothing original other than comedies, and like those are also picked apart from different things of different people's personalities and stuff like that. Like there's nothing original, like purely original. Like one of the only things that like I can think of is Elysium. It's coming out, made from the director of District 9. Like that movie, like the concept of it sounds insane. It's another like dystopia type deal, and like it's like it's original, and I'm really intrigued by it. But like then you have also like you're saying like Monsters University. It's a prequel, but it's like the same universe. It's like the same stuff, and like yeah, people go because it's more
It
money.
is a great movie.
And they like it, and like they might be good movies. Like a lot of them are. Like
Uh,
the Fast and the Furious movies, I absolutely love them. I'll go see every single one of them. But just the fact that there's nothing new coming out is kind of upsetting.
Yeah, that's definitely understandable.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I agree. You're completely right. I guess my favorite. Do you have a favorite? Like,
I don't think I have a favorite movie. I mean, I
think I
love the
do.
Nolan's Batman trilogy. I
Yeah.
loved, and I don't know. I don't think I have a favorite.
I definitely say my favorite is Warrior. It's the UFC kind of movie.
With
it's more-
Tom Hardy.
Yeah, it's really the whole story is it's not about the UFC. It's about this family and about this alcoholic dad. That's the way like my eyes were open to it after my dad saw it, and he's like, you know, that whole movie was about alcoholism, and I'm like, oh, that makes a lot of sense because it's the conflict between the family about how this dad like destroyed their family and how it's portrayed physically through UFC and the actual fighting.
Yeah.
So that's definitely like one of my actually is my favorite movie. And then obviously, I mean, everybody says this, it has to be said, Step Brothers.
That's
I
a
think
funny
it's,
movie.
yeah, absolutely. It goes down as one of the comedy like classics.
My absolutely favorite comedy. I love you, man. I can quote.
Oh my
I can,
God.
I can quote everything from that movie. That movie is
Nice.
the absolute best.
We saw that together.
It has like the best soundtrack. It's awesome. But I love that. Anything with Paul Rudd, Jason Segel, they're the guys to go to.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I recently saw The Internship, and it was like
They're not in that movie.
it was up there, huh?
They're not in that movie though.
Well, I know, but like this is just another like comedy thing talking about movies. I recently saw that, and like that's like such a great feel good movie. Like I just sat there smiling the whole time.
Yeah,
it's like,
right.
it's like it was nice.
There's so many good movies out now that like
Yeah.
I want to see them, but I'm so like frugal and like
Mhm.
I'm a penny pincher right now because
We wanna
because
buy
of
stuff.
college. Not even buying stuff, just like
Oh,
I
you wanna
need
buy
money.
some stuff.
I need money for college, and I can't go waste it on seeing movies. Except it's not a waste. It's just pick and choose.
I wonder if you should check movie theaters around the university, because once you get your student ID, that thing will discount like everywhere.
I know.
Like anywhere you go, be like, do you have a student ID discount? Because even like J. Crew at Easton does a student ID discount.
Hmm.
And, like it's already expensive stuff there.
Yeah.
But like the fact that they discount, almost every food place will discount.
Yeah, that sounds. I mean, yeah, that definitely would be interesting. Do you know that's happening at Purdue?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
found like a website that it's called My Money Purdue or something, and it's just a website about how to save money going to Purdue. So it'll list like places to go on cheap dates or to go on like cheap things to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be doing any dates at Purdue though.
Right.
Could go with Wade.
Oh yeah, let's not mention him.
Go back to movies. I have a quick question.
Yeah.
What, like we were talking about like classics and stuff. Like Back to the Future was mentioned, like Shawshank, and like of course there's like stuff from the '50s, like What a Wonderful Life.
Oh, I
like,
love What a
Oh,
Wonderful
that's,
Life.
that's
What a
my
good
favorite
movie.
Christmas
What do you think
movie.
are going to be like when we're like 50? What do you think are going to be like the classics that stand out?
I don't know.
Like, do you
That'd
think
be
there are going to be any?
Inception.
Because I feel like with such
Inception, yeah.
I don't know about that.
I saw Inception for the first time this last week.
Did you?
Holy shit.
This is a good movie.
Outstanding.
But like I feel like there's a lot of movies coming out sort of like, or like there are a lot of movies like that. And, like what makes
There's-
Inception?
I don't
so
know,
different?
but like there's also shit like Silver Linings Playbook.
I thought
It's a
that
good
was
movie.
really
That's
good.
not like
Yeah, but
that's
like-
not like some
like-
Michael Bay shit.
Yeah, but like what's like what like my question is like what is the difference between like an Oscar winner and a movie that's going to be a classic that stands the test of time? Like what do you think is going to be a movie of like our time that will be like that we're going to show our kids and be like this was the shit when we were younger. Like this was
I'm trying to think of already what we say, and a lot of people say Space Jam. From
yeah.
Space Jam.
But that
Oh,
movie's
that's-
so bad if you watch it now. It's just
Yeah.
a big
It's
product
just-
placement.
True.
Yeah.
But like that's our
100% right.
generation.
Yeah.
I feel like people had more class in the classic era of like what he was saying, the 50s and stuff.
Mhm.
I can't blame our youth who are all on their iPhones just for not liking good movies.
Like
Because like with an age is like everything is totally at your fingertips and like everything can be made by yourself and like you can make pretty much anything. Like there's so many different things to entertain you. Like I just don't know if there is ever going to be like an age of classics.
there's a lot of movies or like older movies tend to be. It's kind of a broad generalization, but they can be long as hell
Yeah.
and pretty slow paced.
Yeah.
So like
Like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang takes
It's-
forever to get into, but once
it's
it does,
hard
you're like,
for-
holy shit, this is great.
it's super hard for people to like watch those now just because they're so slow paced. Or used to like Michael Bay or like shit's exploding every 5 seconds.
Exactly.
Like watch like South by Southwest or something. It's gonna start off slow, but I mean it gets.
I want to
good
go
as hell.
to. Sorry to interrupt
South by
you.
Southwest.
No. We'll go ahead and
I think it's
plug.
called South by Southwest.
We'll go ahead and plug one of our inspirations, which was Rooster Teeth. I don't know if we mentioned them on this podcast yet,
Uh-huh.
but
RTX.
no, but in their podcast they typically talk about Butt Numathon, which sounds awesome. I mean, I've never been to Austin. I
It
have
took
no
me
idea.
so long to realize that butt numathon is butt numb.
Yeah, because you sit in a movie theater for like
Yeah.
what, 12 hours, 24 hours.
It's a long fucking time.
And like they
What is it?
Butt Numathon is an event in Austin in like one of their old theaters where I don't know how hard it is to get in. I mean, I know a ton of like movie critics and a lot of people who are connected to the industry get in, and you are in there from like I don't know if it's 24 hours, but it's like through overnight
It's a
for
long
sure. It's and they'll show like they'll just play movies. Sometimes they'll play like just a classic movie maybe, or usually they'll preview movies. Like Bernie, who is from Rooster Teeth, talked about how he saw Silver Linings Playbook at Butt Numathon before like the trailers were even coming out. And a lot of times they'll show a movie that the people who see it like are sworn they can't even talk about that movie because it's so early, like it's such an early preview that they can't show it. And you just sit there and watch movies for like the entire time.
Real quick, so I don't sound like an idiot. I said South by Southwest earlier. What I meant was North by Northwest. Is the movie
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about.
Idiot.
Captain Compass over here.
Fuck you.
So, what's next on the list?
Oh,
Let's go to
Ron,
music.
did you say your favorite?
Favorite what
Movie?
movie? I only have like
We don't need to
series
hear
and
from
shit.
him,
Like I
though.
don't have one movie I can pick.
Huh. All right, fair enough. But yeah, favorite music. Like, what music are you into? Go for it, Jacob.
I listen to stuff that like I don't know, like none of my friends know, and
Oh,
I
what a
hate
hipster.
like saying like, hipster, but like I feel like I am, but I'm not like the kind of hipster that if they get famous, I'm like, oh well, I hate them now. Like I love the neighborhood, and like I do this thing where I go on a band that I bought on iTunes, and I say like listeners also bought, and I like interweb that for like hours on end until I find something that's like completely new and like that I like, and then I buy the whole CD, listen to it, and it's great. But like so, like I found
Do
the
you do that every
neighborhood,
month?
huh?
You
Most
pick
of
an
the times,
album? Yeah.
And then I
every
pick an
month.
album every month that I buy, and then I listen to the albums like I expand, and like usually go like different ways, with like genres and whatnot. But like the neighborhood, like that's somebody that I'm listening to like a lot recently, and like I love their whole entire CD. I can listen to it all the time. But like I found them like months and months and months ago, and everybody's like, "Oh, I hate sweater weather. It's overplayed so much." And I'm like, "That's a fucking great song. Like that, it's wonderful.
What song?
It's a fucking
Sweater weather.
Sweater weather.
That song's good.
Too
It's
cold.
But like people are like, "Oh, it's overplayed so much," but I'm like, I listen to my iPod and that's it, and I listen to it when I want to, and I don't think it's overplayed. So fuck
Exactly.
you all. It's a great song.
Yeah. So
It's
you're
kind
into,
of
into
Yeah,
like
I like
kind of like unknown.
alternative indie unknown type deals. Then like I also love like recent stuff like Macklemore, Capital
Yeah.
Cities is new. I love Imagine Dragons, even though they're kind of getting old since their CDs kind of getting worn out.
Right. But I do
but,
like
like,
Imagine
All
Dragons.
the type of stuff. But yeah, Kevin, what about you?
I like most of the stuff. Actually, basically all the stuff Jacob likes.
What up?
Except I don't know as much as he does, like of all his music.
Kiss some butt some more.
Oh man, I just love Jacob. But like I like folk, I like indie, I like alternative. Like I like Of Monsters and Men, Mumford and Sons, of course. A new band I like is Half Moon Run. Definitely look them up. I heard them in concert, heard them live, and they're the real deal. They're pretty awesome.
Choice.
I do like The Neighborhood, and I don't know, there's just a bunch, all the really anything. If someone brought me music, I would definitely listen to it. The only thing I'm really against is like screamo and heavy metal. I like some heavy metal, but screamo not so much. And then
What kind of like iron?
yeah,
Nickel.
yeah, of course, Ben.
God
Thank you.
damn.
You should find ass. And
It's game
then I can only take country in doses. I can only listen to
Can
it.
you though? I can't.
You can't. I can only take it in small doses.
I guess I can. Well, like, not country. Like Johnny Cash. I don't know if that's country.
No,
It's
it's
country.
not.
It's country.
It's like, but it's like
country.
that's the kind of country I can do. I can't do like Kenny Chesney country.
Right. Fair enough.
Toby Keith.
Toby Keith. Yeah, I can't do that. But I can do like older, like Hank Williams, little known. Well, not little known, maybe by you guys. My music taste is pretty. Sorry, didn't mean to be like, oh, I'm better than you. Music taste.
But you did.
Ben
so.
is a hipster.
I did.
Ben is a
I
hipster
used
when it
to. I
comes
used to try to be one. I went to the site. I'm gonna go ahead and plug them right now. The Collection, spelled with a K, and that used to be my main source of music. I actually found that from the College Cartel, which is like just a hub of music blogs that you can link off to. And I definitely was more rap. I want to say ever since Lil Wayne, Fireman, which I think Kevin showed me
Yeah,
that
man,
song.
that was our jam. That was our jam back when
And for some reason, I started loving
Emerson
rap.
basketball, man.
And
that was our jam.
actually kind of went overboard and spent some money on putting a studio together in my basement. So I have like Native Instruments machine software and a bunch of stuff down there.
Which is gonna help when we make
Yeah,
music.
it'll be nice.
Yeah.
But I would actually say my favorite music is stuff from the 40s because of Fallout 3. Because I played that game, I destroyed that game, every single achievement, every single quest, and like mystery item you can possibly find. I just kept playing it, and you hear those 1940s songs like the whole time you're playing. So I ended up loving like jazz and Benny Goodman and Nat King
Bingo,
Cole,
bango, bongo. I'm so happy
Yeah.
in the Congo. Yeah, that was
the Ink
jams.
Spots, and then Frank Sinatra, of course.
Oh,
And then I'll also do like indie stuff. I'm trying to get more into that.
Yeah.
The Collection used to just be like hip hop and rap, but now they have indie, electric house, dubstep stuff, which I don't really like. But it's
yeah,
there.
that stuff's not. I mean, I can listen to it, but like sometimes I'm like, I'm not feeling.
If you
it
want me
right
to
now.
pick,
I
like-
electronic better than dubstep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that. I don't know. I like Childish Gambino. I don't think he's released anything in a while. Woody Allen. I don't like rap. Like, I'll listen to 2 Chainz if I'm being ironic.
Christ.
If you're being
I
ironic.
can't actually sit down and enjoy a 2 Chainz song, but if I'm in the car and I just want to turn the music up really loud, if it's on, I'll listen to it. So I'm pretty much all over. I think we're all pretty all over with music.
Yeah,
Wild.
except for Wild.
Wild.
Hey, Vild's pretty
No,
all over too.
I just
Ron
like
plays every instrument.
like anything that sounds good. Like I care mostly about the talent behind the music that's produced. Like Rush is probably one of my favorite bands just because they're all such talented guys and they're like 55 or 60 and they still kick fucking ass live. I've seen them twice, and they're just fucking fantastic musicians. And I appreciate that more than like Macklemore, good as fuck. Can't hold us, my jam. But like
Same Love.
What?
Same Love.
Same Love's a good
It's
song.
a good song.
But
Go on.
yeah, like he's good, but like I just can't get into him that much just because I feel like like it takes a lot of talent to rap. I'm not saying it doesn't, but just like some of the shit, a band like Rush puts together, it's like Xanadu, great song. I just respect that more. So like I just get more enjoyment out of
I
listening
think
to
they know a lot more about musical theory. Like
Yeah.
they think more about how things are gonna work together.
Yeah.
But I've always, because I used to like rap more than anything, I've always taken offense to people who are like, oh, it's not even real music.
No,
But,
it
like,
takes so much fucking talent to try and
and
rap
especially rappers who actually have like a poetic sense. Like
Yeah.
there are some great poetic styles of like metaphors and imagery in rap. You just have to
Oh
find
yeah.
it.
But also,
And not mainstream.
I try not to like limit myself from not going to a genre. Like I don't want to say like I hate country, even though
Right.
Kenny Chesney can't stand like Taylor Swift. You can call
You
her
like
country
Johnny Cash,
anymore.
though.
Yeah, Johnny Cash is good as fuck. But like
Rascal
basically
Flatts.
anything from anything from any.
Oh, you're a
year-
big Nickelback fan too, right?
Fuck you. Fucking terrible.
This photograph.
I'm actually looking at Wild's 4 guitars and bass and drum set all in his basement.
And his ukulele is
Yeah.
around, and his
we all
bass.
know at least a little bit on like
Every-
every guitar,
Yeah,
piano.
Bob, what
ukulele.
instruments do you play?
I
Oh, are
play-
you not talking about what music you like?
I feel like we could go forever.
Yeah.
I keep thinking of
Except the
bands
one
right
thing
now
Bob
and
hates that I'm mad that he hates
Folk
folk.
music.
He hates
It's
it
because
so much.
I just can't get behind or past the thought. Again, I don't want to say I hate folk music, but I say it a lot because like some songs are good. Like I forget what song it is, but it's good.
Good.
It's-
Very good point.
It's good, but like
Yeah, it is.
I just can't get past the point where I feel like they're trying to be pretentious. Like, oh, sweet, we got one bass drum and a banjo, dude. Like we was playing the music, playing from our heart. Like fuck you. Like, why are you doing that? Why are you limiting your instruments to
I mean, you
that?
could say that about any genre. I feel like that.
Yeah, you can.
I just feel like they're limiting themselves for no reason. Like,
How can
why
you-
only have one bass drum? Why not have like a drum kit and like expand? I don't like to listen to music for like the lyrics. I like to listen to it for the music.
Yeah.
So,
okay,
like,
fair enough.
I don't
I'm kinda
really
different with that.
care
So that's-
about like, and like the melodies and shit. Like their harmonies they do in folk music most of the time are pretty sweet, but like I just don't.
Mm.
I mean, yeah,
Bad,
everybody
bad,
has their
bad.
own taste. So what music are you like? I mean, what instruments do you play? What is your mind? Hit us with your list.
Just the generic guitar, bass, drums.
You want to plug your band?
I quit.
Oh, you did quit.
Shout out to Oblivion Fire.
Fire.
But yeah, just
You play piano too, a little bit.
I
piano.
try. I can't do anything. Like I can understand the theory, but I can't actually play it.
Yeah.
And I tried to play ukulele. I just didn't get into it. Like very
Right.
good.
And here's the thing: he doesn't just play these like he knows a little. Wild knows all of these
I
really
don't.
well.
Yeah, you
yes, he
do,
does.
but
not
he's
that good.
he's one of the best musicians I know, and he's not going to tell you.
I only
He's
know
very
like the 7
very
notes. and
humble about
try
it.
No, you know it, Tom.
Just
Yeah. Outstanding.
Way to ruin the audio.
musician.
it spiked so bad.
Alright, what do you play? Do you play?
I play guitar, but my thing with the guitar is that I've actually been playing for a while, but I don't sound like it because I never practice.
Alright.
So, I don't know. I don't think you'll actually be seeing me playing a lot. But like I said, I have my studio, so I'll be the one kind of editing and producing. So that's what I do.
Yeah.
I used to play piano, but I quit that too. So
Right.
Honestly, I've been
Awesome.
wanting to tell this to you for a while. Quit lessons. Telling you
oh,
this.
I need. Well, I
Because no.
feel bad for the guy.
No, but I'm saying, like, I did lessons, I hated it, and I stopped and just learned on my own, and it was so much better.
I do like learning on my own.
Because
But
like
I feel like I do so many things, and it's just not one of my top
most
priorities.
of like I feel like with I don't know how it is with your teacher, but with my teacher there was like
It's just awful.
here's some scales, play these, and like he doesn't
Nah.
teach you how to use them.
He's better than that, but he's still kind of it's not the best experience.
Most important thing for anyone out there who's trying to learn an instrument, don't learn how to play the instrument, learn how to make music with that instrument, because that's how you play the instrument. Like don't look up how to play Sweet Child of Mine, learn how Sweet Child of Mine was made. That helps you much
That's
more.
what I'm talking about.
Go
This
to
guy
the
being
origin.
an actual
Yeah,
musician. over
he
here.
reads
Like
autobiographies
I would just
of
find
musicians.
right.
like
I would
that.
just find the tabs and be like, I'm done. I have the.
Like I do that if I just want
But
to find
you
a
do
song.
actually look
but it's
up, like-
important to like know how to make that
yeah,
just
that's
so you
like
can
the
make your own
musical
stuff.
theory stuff I was talking about.
Yeah.
Dicks.
Jacob, what do you do?
I like can understand piano up into a point. I've played ukulele the past like 4 years.
Ukulele.
He's
Damn.
awesome.
Yeah.
He did our
Yeah.
intro. I don't know if we even said that.
And
Yeah.
all of our music in our first show that no one's going.
Oh yeah, and also We did this thing for. I was in a theater class called Performance Studio. You had to audition for, and every year they do a showcase for like seniors or whatever. And I wrote a song that I did in that. So
We should
we
probably
can-
we'll put that on the channel.
Yeah, we can do that.
Make a video of that.
In the Pokemon Love song.
And
That needs to
Miles
get finished.
Pokemon
Oh,
Love
I
we
really
gotta-
like it so
Don't
far.
get me started on Pokemon over here.
But yeah, so ukulele.
It's on the
I'm
list.
getting into. So
Yeah.
that's about it.
And you sing.
Oh yeah, I sing.
Give us
Oh, yeah.
give us a note.
La.
Really into it.
That's what I
Go ahead,
got.
Kev.
Yeah.
All right.
Not nearly as musically gifted as some of these guys. I play guitar. Like I play a little bit. Like if someone teaches me how to do it, I can do it. I can play guitar well enough. I play piano. I can play the ukulele. I used to play the ukulele. I haven't played in a while. Forgot. Yeah, and I sing. So that's really about it. So,
Yeah,
I mean-
Jacob and Kevin are definitely the singers.
Yeah.
I can't bust out a note.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ever sing.
Fair enough. I mean, you got every other instrument
Yeah.
possible, so. I don't
You want me to
I don't think
auto-tune you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so, I mean, we're all musically gifted. We'll see how it goes, like if we could put something together.
Hopefully some more
Yeah.
songs.
But, I think that's long enough. I mean, that's pretty damn long for no one to listen to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say. I'll
So if
say.
anybody ever does stumble upon this, I guess this should have been a warning at the beginning, but you just experienced 40-some minutes of getting to know us
Yeah,
and
I
our channel.
think it was important that we kind of covered who we are and what we like and stuff, just so you get to know us, because we don't have the benefit of like having a lot of years behind us.
Yeah.
So people don't already know who we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Totally.
So years down the road, when somebody stumbles upon this, is like, what the hell is this? Hopefully you enjoy this and whatever we do past
Yeah.
it.
And episode 1.
Oh,
What we call it?
let's stop.